Hey everyone, welcome to the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. Now in this video, I'm going to be talking about Bib Fortuna. You might not know the name, but I know you know the face. It is probably one of the best known faces besides Yoda in the Star Wars movies. I will give you some history and backstory on him. So sit back, relax, and let's get this video started. So Bib Fortuna first appeared in Return of the Jedi in 1983. He also appeared briefly in the prequel trilogy film, The Phantom Menace in 1999, and in the second season of the television series The Mandalorian 2020. And he has been featured in other Star Wars media, including novels, comic books, video games, and radio dramas. Bib Fortuna was created by Return of the Jedi co-writers Lawrence Kasdan and George Lucas and was designed by Phil Tippett, based upon the early sketches by concept artist Nilo Rodis Jamero and Ralph McQuarrie. The character was portrayed by Michael Carter in Return of the Jedi, who was cast based upon his stage acting experience. The actor did not know it was a Star Wars film until after he accepted the role. Eric Bowersfield provided the voice for Fortuna in Return of the Jedi, and sound editor Matthew Wood portrayed the character in The Phantom Menace and The Mandalorian. Although few details about him were revealed in his film appearances, other Star Wars works have established Fortuna's backstory. A male Twi'lek, Bib Fortuna hailed from the planet Ryloth, the homeworld of his species. Bib Fortuna was born to a prominent clan that had close ties to the criminal underworld, though his more politically minded cousin Beezer resented his family's associations. Before coming into the service of the Hutt crime lord Jabba Desaligic Tiur, Fortuna worked as a slave trader, and he became rich from selling his fellow Twi'leks into slavery, but due to that, was sentenced to death on his home planet. At some point, Fortuna came into Jabba's service and competed against Bidlo Querv to become the Hutt's major domo. Fortuna also gave Jabba his pet Rancor, Patissa, as a birthday present. Ultimately, Fortuna succeeded and claimed the job, whereas Querv ended up as an early victim of the Rancor. In The Phantom Menace, you can see Fortuna attending the Boonta Eve Classic. He served as Jabba's major domo as far back as the time of the invasion of Naboo in 32 BBY, before the Battle of Yavin. That year, Fortuna attended the Boonta Eve Classic, which his master hosted to commemorate the Boonta Eve holiday. From his master's private balcony, he witnessed the victory of a local human boy named Anakin Skywalker against the reigning champion Sebulba. As Jabba the Hutt was not interested in pod racing, aside from the gambling aspect of the sport, Jabba fell asleep before the end of the race, forcing Fortuna to wake him up in order to announce the ending. Although Bib Fortuna outwardly appeared loyal and obedient to Jabba, he secretly despised his master and actively plotted to assassinate him and take over his criminal operation. Even though he despised him, he had a lot of respect for Jabba. Jabba, on the other hand, did not have the same respect Bib Fortuna held towards him. Jabba believed Fortuna to be a fool. Now, if you'll remember, in Return of the Jedi, Bib Fortuna proved to be weak-minded enough for Luke Skywalker to use a Jedi mind trick on him. By around 9 ABY, after the Battle of Yavin, Fortuna had gained control of Jabba's palace. Having amassed servants and slaves of his own, and became an obese crime lord. After the second rescue of Grogu, Boba Fett and Fennec Shand arrived at the palace and killed Fortuna's guards. Fortuna greeted Boba Fett and said he believed the bounty hunter had died and that he had heard many rumors regarding him. Boba Fett immediately shot Bib Fortuna, killing him and assuming Bib Fortuna's throne in the palace. Following his death, Boba Fett visited the many vassals of Jabba the Hutt and Bib Fortuna to continue the crime underworld on Tatooine. Unlike Bib Fortuna and Jabba, Boba Fett intended to rule with respect, catching the eye of many. According to Fennec Shand, Bib Fortuna was a terrible leader with no right to the throne. Alright, now that we've gone through all of his history and background, I think that Bib Fortuna's long career working with Jabba the Hutt should have made a difference to his outlook and personality. During that time, he should have learned the crime business inside and out. He should have become a ruthless, mean, and vindictive person. But instead, he became soft, weak, and very decadent. It was so apparent that when you see him in The Mandalorian, he is fat and he is scared of Boba Fett. I thought he could have risen to great heights, but he attained his ultimate goal of taking over Jabba's throne, and that was all he wanted to do. And then he stagnated until Boba Fett killed him. Alright everyone, I want to know what you think about Bib Fortuna, his backstory, and any other ideas about him. Did you agree with my opinion, or did you feel different about him? Well, start leaving your comments below right now so we can discuss it together. Well, that's it for my video, but I will be back soon with more Star Wars and other sci-fi movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, this is the Carbonite Jedi, where the Force will be with you always. Thanks for watching.